Coming up on the Get Loud podcast, it's list making season, and we're going to start with Madden. Boo! Boo! Also, the ESPN quarter century team is out, and we got a lot of beef with that.
I'm finna say, like, why is my name not on the list?
Throw it out because of that already. Also, watch this and then join us tonight at Duffy.
Duff at the Duff. Capitol Hill, baby.
8 o'clock. How you doing, everyone? It is the Get Loud podcast presented by SeatGeek, the official primary ticketing partner of your Washington Commanders. Find tickets to Commanders games and more at SeatGeek, Smoot, Jinx, and
Yes.
tonight's the night.
Yes, it is.
Come hang out with us tonight, 8 o'clock, Duffy's Irish Pub, Capitol Hill.
The Duff.
We're going live.
Yes, we
the
are.
Duff, and they have, apparently, I have not had these. I've been there for drinks. I haven't
Yeah.
had the famous Chesapeake style wings.
Old Bay? Can you say Old Bay? All right, mostly, definitely, son.
Buddy, I will eat wings any time of day, multiple times a week. I love buffalo wings.
You know what? How do you even know the story how they became Buffalo Wings?
I'd love to hear it.
Well, you know, it came from the city of Buffalo. Right, most definitely.
Okay.
And they started to serve these wings, and then one day, the chef accidentally put sauce on the wings. Somebody asked for it on the side. They
Okay.
put the sauce on the wings, and they start to come back and get those wings over and over and over. And now, it's a whole industry.
Oh, my God.
Now, I respect the buffalo wing, but I will never bow so low to say that boneless wings exist. It's a chicken tender. All right?
A nugget.
Hey, it comes from breast meat. All right? It's a chicken tender. All right?
Yeah.
There's no such thing as a boneless wing because ain't no boneless chickens walking around here. All right? It's a chicken tender renamed. Remember, hashtag rebranded itself. All right? From pound to hashtag. All right? Remember that. That's the same thing that happened with boneless wings and chicken tenders. All right?
Also, if you come out,
Yeah.
swag, tons of swag. Look at this. Look
Yeah.
at that. Bring the Commanders back to D.C.
Yes,
How
bring
cool
the
is that?
boys home.
Oh, my God. Look at that bad boy.
Yes, sir.
That's
Put that
sweet.
around
I'm
your
taking
beer.
that home.
Yeah.
We got all sorts of stuff. This is what is it?
Magnet for the fridge right here.
Oh, my God.
Bring
Come on
that
out.
back.
We got plenty of swag. We're going to have a great time. It's a Friday night.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Why not bring your Friday night with the Get Loud crew? Why not do this? Now, I have to say this, Jinx.
Okay.
London tried to get on me earlier. My kids got on me this weekend. Have I, is my compadre, have I crossed the threshold of dressing? They say I am granddaddy-esque the way I dress now because I put no effort in it.
I think you look good.
Do you feel that I'm granddaddy-esque when it's come to how I dress?
No. I think you look good.
So maybe you granddaddy-esque too with me.
Who am I? I'm 51.
I'm just
Last week
saying.
in the comments, the main topic was my legs.
Yeah, I'm just saying. They were like, man, you used to dress so fly. Now you look like you just throw stuff on and don't really care. So have I made it to that thought process of it really doesn't matter?
No. You know, the tough thing is that, at least for me, when you get older, you got to find that balance, right?
Yeah.
Because
Nice and neat.
yeah, you want to stay current, but you don't want to dress like I'm not
15.
23, right? Because
I
people are
can't
like,
do it.
what are you wearing right now?
Yeah.
It's a hard balance to find.
No, that's what I don't want the granddaddy stench on me though. Cause I had already, we always had that uncle used to come over to the barbecue with the top matching the bottom. Got on the
Black
Moses
socks.
Sanders, you know what I'm saying? I always said I'd never be him. But I think slowly
You think it's coming?
I might be becoming him.
Well, I don't know if anything's going to match up to that fur coat you had. I don't know if you were mocking or
No, the fur
encouraging
coat
Joe Namath.
is because you should never give us money. All right? That's where the fur coat came from. Like, I did the fur coat just to do it, just because I wanted to. Like, I didn't wear it anywhere. Like, I literally wore that coat like maybe 6 times out of the whole time that I had fur coats. It just...
You should wear it on the pod.
Yeah, what do you think? You're young and stylish.
I think you guys look nice. I would say something if I felt like you guys were rolling up and not looking best.
Okay.
Well, you
So
know
I
what?
think you wore jeans. At least you're not wearing like sweatpants.
I think when London was talking trash to me earlier, I think it because he used to seeing me dress so young and flashy that now I done rub some of the flash out because I'm older. And now he like, nah, you dress like a gym teacher.
And how was London dressed?
Like somebody granddad.
Okay.
Like he been doing this since we played.
He wants company.
So it didn't matter. On another note, I went through my studies this week because every time we go Mississippi State, Texas, you one-up me some form or fashion. It hasn't, it just, you one-up me because it's just the way it is.
I one up you by this much.
Okay. This is what happened.
Okay.
I did my investigation. Don't you know that a bull dog is genetically bred to take down steers and longhorns? We're bred to take them under.
Used to be.
No. All I'm saying is, you're a mortal threat. Right? Like, you're designed to take down bulls.
Okay.
Right? That's what they told me.
Okay.
Right? When I signed my name
Okay.
on the dotted line, Mississippi State Bulldog, you are designed to take down steers and longhorns.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
If we put beaver over here, we put a steer over here, and a bulldog over there.
No. Dogs hunt in packs. All right? Multiple dogs. Dogs hunt in
That
packs.
doesn't count.
You
then.
wouldn't send one wolf because wolf don't hunt singular. They hunt in packs.
Do bulldogs hunt?
In packs.
I thought the bulldogs were bred to be like rage bait for the bulls.
They was not
Real life rage
They
bait.
was not for raised bait. They was cattle dogs from the door. So they
Okay.
protect the cattle, but they also rustle cattle.
Okay.
All right, that's what they were for. All right, now they lazy dogs with asthma. All right, now,
Yeah, they used to be.
They used to be bred for that purpose of farming and herding.
Go get beaver.
I'm saying if I got 10 of them bulldogs out there, all right, 10 of them just circling that steer.
You take beaver off his painkillers, off those sedatives, it'll just be like, wow.
No.
Take out 6 of them in one swipe.
It won't happen, man. It won't happen because they too low to the ground. That's why they low to the ground. The horns don't affect them. All right? Then you put on the collar, you put on the spike collar, it's over.
All right. Well, we want to hear it from you guys in the comments. Bevo versus, what's the name of your bulldog?
Bully.
Versus Bully.
Bully. I'm really upset about these Madden rankings. The beta rankings. So the beta is before the official product is released. These are crazy.
Listen to me. Jinx, as a guy that played football, Madden Day gets everybody upset. As players.
It does, doesn't it?
Like, it breaks the apple. Like, the only time I ever see the locker room divided is on Madden release day. Because everybody looking at their ranking.
Yeah.
And everybody looking around like, what you rank? So everybody looking around like, man, they shorted me. Like, everybody. Like, you could be 99 and a half. Like, man, they left that half off. Like, listen to me. These dudes lose their mind over Madden rankings. And I was always one of these guys. I was like, man, it don't bother me because I'm just going to up mine to 99 anyway. Like, I'm not finna let them dictate how I play my game.
And off the field, you were always 99.
No. Listen, if you came to my house and played me and man, 99, all right? Fred Smoot, 99, all right? That's the way it is. So, man rankings play these Jedi mind tricks with football players, all right? You cannot buy into it. You can't respond to it. I remember my guy, Ethan Albright. You remember the red snapper?
Yeah.
The red snapper, my dude. I'd never forget it. Ethan like, Smoot, I know they don't get long snappers no respect. I'm fine with that. But I just made the Pro Bowl. He was a Pro Bowl long snapper.
He was very good.
Right? He was like, man, rank me 50. He sat down by his locker and wrote a note to John Madden
No.
and ripped him a new one. Oh, listen to me.
He wrote to John Madden personally?
John Madden.
Like John Madden's coding the game?
No, he really writ this note. How could you be a Pro Bowler and be under 75?
It's a good point.
No, very good point. All right? He's being honest with you. I'm the best snapper in football. So you saying no snapper is over 50. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like, that's what you're saying. So I have seen these ratings really affect people. Mood, affect how they feel. Now, when I seen this one, I was like, this is Travis Shamockery. All right,
These are the team rankings.
Hey, first of all, the Cowboys, you see where the
Cowboys are 5. The Dolphins are 4.
They're like, what? Who is doing this? Listen to me.
Bro, the Browns are in the top 10.
First of all, the 49ers.
Yeah.
Brock Purdy led 49ers.
Tied with the Chiefs, 92.
But they got us third from last. with the Giants and the Cardinals. Are you serious?
You got the Jets in the top 10 with the Browns.
The Browns ain't even got a quarterback.
The Browns are terrible. They have like 8 quarterbacks in their quarterback room.
All right, look at this. All right, let's just go with the Cowboys, all right, because that's the end of the division.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to be honest with you. Our quarterback is better than their quarterback, which that's my dog, brother.
Facts.
Our offensive line is better than their offensive line. They lost a lot of dudes on their offensive line. Our running back room is better than the Cowboys' running back room right now. All right, like, what are you saying? Like, I'm looking at this. The Falcons, how many teams before us that we beat? We beat them all.
Also, the Commanders, I'm burying the lead here. The Commanders are third to last.
That's what I'm telling you.
Above the Cards and Giants.
The Titans and the Patriots. The Titans, the Patriots.
Oh, yeah. How can we beat the Browns?
The Jaguars. The Colts. Don't they got a quarterback problem?
Yeah, the Panthers are ahead of us. The Panthers.
That's
Who
why
made this list?
I don't take it serious because there's no repercussions. Like they say, when people have no repercussions, they're not going to give you their best. Because I can just throw something and see what stick.
Yeah.
Right? That's what this is. This to get a reaction out of us.
I was going to say, this has to be contrived. They have to know what they're doing. Like, let's go ahead and give the Chiefs, of course. Let's put the Chiefs number 1. The Eagles, the defending Super Bowl champions, rated 87. The Chiefs are number 92. Like,
how are the Eagles tied with the Browns?
Yeah.
That doesn't
This
make
has
any
to be
sense.
purposeful.
The Eagles are between the Browns and the Jets.
We're getting rage baited. I know this is like my word of the
It's
episode,
true, though.
but like these are crazy.
No. This is ridiculous. Like, let's tell what the fans don't see. Here go your top 5.
All right.
Chiefs at 92, number 1. 49ers how could you lose half of your team and get better? All right, I just don't know. Number 3, the Ravens. The Dolphins are number 4. Tua and the Dolphins. The Cowboys number 5. The Lions number 6. The Bengals number 7. The Browns of Cleveland. The Browns
Of Cleveland.
Listen to me. Cannot believe it. Eagles, Jets, Steelers. The Steelers just got a quarterback 2 days ago.
Bills are outside the top 10.
I don't even want to take it serious. Like, that's why it didn't bother me when they gave us this list earlier.
Yeah.
I looked at it. I'm not taking it serious.
Maybe this list was made by Steve Madden.
No.
The shoe manufacturer.
I'm just
Maybe
saying,
he made it.
Bill Madden. I don't know.
It was terrible.
This is what I do know. I don't respond to ignorance. My grandma
Smart
always
man.
said this, to understand an ignorant person, you too have to be ignorant. Smart people can't stoop that low. Right? I refuse to stoop this low to look at this list and take it serious. Because I don't think Madden going to even stoop this low itself. Like, you cannot do this. The Packers, right? I don't forget the Commanders. How are the Packers at the bottom of the heap? All right? The Rams. Do you not think the Rams are one of the most dangerous teams in the NFL?
They're very dangerous. They got good during the offseason, and obviously McVay's a hell of a head coach. I just can't believe we're sitting here at 78. Come on.
And the Saints? Like, how many quarterbackless teams do I see
That's a
in the
good call.
middle of this thing?
Saints are garbage.
They ain't got Shuck? That's their quarterback name.
Tyler Shuck.
Shuck.
Who's the guy that filled in last year was so bad? I mean, they have Spencer Rattler.
No, Spencer Rattler wasn't bad. He played actually.
He played okay. No, I'm talking about the other guy. Jake
Hayner.
Hayner.
Yeah. Now, listen to me. That's why I ain't going to respond to this list. That's why this list don't make no sense to me. How could you put the team that was in the NFC Championship, both teams, and the team that won the Super Bowl, the Eagles at 8 and the Commanders at 30?
That's a joke.
That's a joke. So I don't laugh at bad jokes.
That's awful.
I don't laugh at bad jokes.
That's like getting in the comment section. After a while, you got to be like, I got to step away from this.
No, first of all, that's why I never respond in the comment section, like on Twitter.
You're very smart.
Like the one thing I always tell people, you cannot get under my skin by saying stuff. I've been a wordsmith my whole life. And people think they attack me on Twitter, especially Philadelphia fans. They think I'm going to respond. Actually, I scroll up and I laugh. Like, I laugh at the most horrendous stuff people say to me. You will not get me to respond to you, because then you win.
You know who's the Twitter goat?
Who?
Kevin Durant. Did you see his
yeah.
tweet? So
KD
good.
is, people will slide into his DMs or say something, and he will call them out and does not care. I love it.
You know
Icon.
what? The one thing I can say about KD, I'm a big KD fan. That's my dude. I love him to death. But it's something to be said about the single athlete in your late 30s.
Oh, he said he's in a fight on Twitter, and he said, "You were once a thing. I'm still that."
No.
Wordsmith.
No.
Sorry
listen.
to interrupt.
No, it was good.
That wasn't married. It's something to it. I think that marriage brings you stability.
I think for KD, though, I think his singular love
Is hooping.
Is hooping.
No,
and I
no,
think
he
when
loves
he's
to hoop.
done, but like even now, he turns 37 in the fall.
Yeah.
Even now at 36, and he
Yeah.
was traded to the Rockets, obviously, he is the best. All the metrics point this out. He is the best mid-range shooter in the game.
Ever.
And for 3 straight years, he's been playing at a level that no one has played at ever in the NBA. So even at 36, he's still as good as he's ever been because he's solely focused on basketball.
But my married athlete thesis
Okay.
says this. Dan Marino, lifetime bachelor. No ring.
Didn't he get married? Run
Did he?
around? Maybe have an
Did
affair?
he?
I hate to say that.
Did
but
he?
I think that happened. Yeah.
I don't know.
think we need to look that up.
I'm finna
But I'm
say-
almost positive that happened.
I think I haven't met a female Marino yet.
Wait, no, I think he's married. I think he's married. Yeah.
I think he got married after football.
Okay.
After football. Like, why you playing the sport? Like Jordan, married. Kobe, married. Like Tom Brady, married. Like Patrick Mahomes, married. Like, it's something about having that home stability.
Yeah, they've been married since 1985.
Oh, okay.
He never shows her.
Private.
Yeah, I've never seen Miss Marino a day in my life. Like never ever a day in my life. So I started to study these athletes. I like, let me look at this married theses. And guys like Kyrie, not married, LeBron, married. I'm just saying it's this thing. Because even as a guy that been in the locker room, a single guys move different than the guys that was married.
Could be. I just feel like KD is one of one. Like he's just different the way I've seen very few players who are just solely focused on ball. Like that's all. That is his life.
I know it, but it can't be just that.
But
It
at
has
some
to be a
point, when he's
balance.
done though, doesn't he probably move on to something where maybe he builds out from that?
How you feel about the Houston trade then?
I love it.
Because I don't know who Green is right now. Jalen, I think he could play.
He's
Now,
a good scorer, but he got exposed a little bit in the postseason.
Yeah.
And a lot of Rockets fans say that of all of their young core that you would part with, he's the guy.
Yeah, and they did part with him.
Yeah.
Now, here go the thing about it. Now that he goes to the Suns and he with Book, so they got 3 shooting guards.
They got to do something besides all those guards, yeah.
Bradley Beal. It's 2 people in Washington, D.C. history. I have no disrespect for them. I respect them for what they do. But, boy, you want to talk about getting over. All right, listen, robbing that bank with no mask. Put the money in the bag. All right, Bradley Beal and Kirk Cousins.
Oh, we got the bag.
They get the bag at such a high level. But they get these bags playing for bad teams and being bad the whole time. No, I'm being honest.
Well, he just hasn't been healthy.
Hasn't been healthy. And, well, best ability is availability.
Yeah.
That's the best ability. Like, Bradley Beal, if I'm a GM and I wake up to Bradley Beal's contract and I wake up to Kirk Cousins' contract right now, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do if I'm with them right now. What you got, Anna? I see you over there
I was
itching.
gonna say I think it's email time.
Oh, it's
but
email time. And it's like they're talking about the NBA now.
Yeah.
It's time to go.
No, we
Sorry,
can talk
guys.
about it. Come on.
We'll get back. We'll get back.
The championship just got won. We got to give an applause
Yes.
for the
There you
OKC.
go. There you go.
Dog,
There you
the,
go.
like,
There you
first championship,
Yep.
SGA. All right, come on, man. We're moving into a new generation where you don't need a big 3 to win a championship.
true.
All right?
Very
You
much.
need a big 8.
Wow. You guys want to read it?
Yeah, let's
an
pay some bills.
ad, Pay some bills.
Pay some
and
bills?
then-
Oh, why
We'll
not
get
pay
to
some
emails?
bills? Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Most definitely. MWAA. We don't escape. I mean, we don't travel to escape life. We travel so life don't escape us. We dream of a place anywhere in the world, and in the blink of an eye, we're there. That's the wonder of flight. All you have to do is decide where to. Dulles International Airport. Let your imagination soar. Book your adventure today at flydulles.com/nonstop. I will see you in Madrid, Spain. Most definitely.
All right.
I cannot wait.
Oh.
By the way, for Madrid, Spain.
Look at the smile on your face.
Listen, I'm gonna go over there dressed like the three amigos. It's gonna be so fun for me.
Hannah!
Yes. Email time.
Email time.
I'm just going to quickly promote really quick. Please leave us emails, voicemails as soon as you can, so that way we can read them at tonight's live pod. We don't want to miss your takes, and the more involved you guys get, the better it is. So we're pretty pumped to hear from you all and hopefully see you tonight. First email. What up, Smoot? What up, Jenks? Hope all is well with you and the production team. Question for Smoot. In a 6-on-6 alley brawl, it's you and Jenks. It's about to go down, and you have 2 phone calls to make. Which former Washington DB teammate and current Washington DB are you calling up? Same for Jenks, except your 2 calls are present or former Washington media members not named B. Mitch. LOL.
Who am I calling up? Guy that's playing now and a guy from the past. And this for trivia, right? So I'm looking for intelligence, right?
Oh, no. This is an alley brawl. You're getting in a fight.
Oh, all right. Most definitely, I'm taking Darryl Gardner, and most people don't remember him. But Big Darryl Gardner played with me. I had Big Daddy Wickerson, one of my D tackles. Darryl Gardner is the guy that moved in my house, and I didn't invite him to move in.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, I had to cook for him for like 2 weeks straight, and did all his clothes and his laundry and everything. 6'6", 340 pounds, 2% body fat, an animal. He had this keloid skin on the back of his neck. I thought it was a person growing out of his head. It was so intimidating. I'm talking about monster. So Darryl Gardner is who I'm calling.
And then current.
Javon Kinlaw. I'm taking Kinlaw. I'm taking the law with me. All right? And listen, if we going in there, we coming out of there. When I take these 2 guys in there, I'm coming out of there.
All right.
Oh.
Can I go London? He's a media member, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I like
he
that.
is.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm taking London because that guy, there's something that just switches on whenever
And
he's
his
on the
back
field.
pretty big.
Yeah. Also, Trevor Maddich.
You know what?
Big Trevor.
But you know, Trevor.
Listen.
But his knees ain't good.
Yeah, but he just stands there like a wall.
Yeah, he does.
He's a monster.
Great
guy. I love Trevor.
I love Trevor, by the way.
Yeah, he's a great
guy. I love
guy.
working with Trevor. Very intelligent guy. Very good guy.
He's a very good guy.
Yeah.
He may not say much in the fight, but good luck.
Hey,
I'll stand behind him the entire time. I'm like, yeah, come on.
Who would I take out the media for a brawl? Can't be B. Mitch. Yeah, it can't be B. Mitch. I would probably take the quietest guy in the room. I'd take Santana. You know why?
I started to say Santana could
You
be
know why?
good.
Because quiet dudes.
Well, do they have to be can they be former? Maybe they're not allowed to be former players. So is there somebody specifically in the
I take
media?
Lurch. I take Lurch.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Yeah, I literally take Lurch from the morning show.
From the Junkies, yeah.
From the Junkies. I take Lurch. Size alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Fish is big. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I need something to show up. Because sometimes when you show up to a fight, it ain't about the fight. It's about the appearance of the fight.
Yep.
Huh? Mm-hmm. So if I show up and it's just me and Jinx, they like, yeah, we finna handle these dudes.
I'd be like, hey, man, give me the phone. I'll call people. I'm fast with my fingers.
Well, thank you for the email. I'm not sure who sent it. Whoever you are, if you want to shout yourself out in the comments, thank you.
Great email.
Next email is from Mark in Florida, and he's validating Jinx. Not a hot take at all on Jimmy Fallon. If you're going to break in every single skit, it takes away from both the skit and the break. Bill Hader was far better at breaking in skits because he was actually able to make it through plenty of skits without breaking.
Totally.
You started so
Thank you.
You started so much Jimmy Fallon hate.
I know.
You started.
I'm telling you, it's a real thing. Like Bill Hader breaking is hilarious. Most cast members breaking, hilarious. Why? Because the vast majority of the time, they keep it straight. They don't break. Fallon, in the majority, I can tell you, just go back and look. He's always laughing. It's like you're not even trying, man. It would ruin stuff.
So who is your late night guy? Who's your late night guy? Because evidently you hate Fallon for some reason.
No, I think he's a nice enough guy. I mean, he's absolutely talented, But as far as SNL, and the thing is, like, he has a ton of talent, but there were so many skits that he just kind of ruined because he wouldn't try to keep it together.
Yeah. See, my late night guy all time is Arsenio Hall.
Oh, you're an old school with the dog pound, the finger.
That finger right here, he had a 13-inch finger. Listen to me. And it was late night, and people could not wait for the dog pound to get rocking. Arsenio Hall, late night greatness right there. But I won't take that Jimmy Fallon hate. I won't take that Jimmy Fallon hate.
It's fine.
I'm just saying, I like Fallon. Fallon make me happy.
I like him. Again, he's a good enough guy. But go back and look at his SNL stuff, and it's just like, all right, Jimmy's laughing again. We're 5 seconds in.
I would say like SNL, not too much. Because SNL, the talent's so high. You can't just pop on SNL and you got Will Ferrell and Eddie Murphy and all these dudes and think you're going to just be in it. So I don't judge him by SNL. I just judge him by his late night hosting, which Fallon makes me happy.
See, I just grew up with them. Think about this. What makes it funny when you see someone break? Because they never break. That's what makes it funny. Like, oh, you hardly ever do this. That's what makes it so funny.
Well, a guy like Kevin Hart, he always laughs at his own jokes.
Yeah, but he's a stand-up. That's different than a skit.
Yeah. I get you, but I just can't take the Fallon hate.
All right, fair enough.
A little bit. That's it for the emails. But guys, leave us your emails.
Yeah.
Leave us a voicemail, 703-726-7419. See you tonight. At Duffy's Irish Pub.
Look at this
on
swag.
Capitol. Awesome swag. You could also get a bottle opener. Sorry, I almost went
bottle opener right there.
Oh, yeah, most
definitely. You got the magnets. Bring the Commanders back to DC.
Everything you need for Duffy's. You got your beer holder. You got your beer opener. You got everything you need. We're giving out all kind of swag. And you might be shocked about some of the stuff we're going to give out. So be there, be square.
Some wings. Some special guests.
Yeah.
You never know.
Guests as well?
Yes, we are. Going to have some special guests. And we're going to have some special gifts. That's what we're about at this time. We're about giving. Because you know what we about to do? We're trying to get these boys back to Washington. All right? That's what it's all about. And I keep telling people, because I know y'all done seen me in the community the last month. I've been walking down streets. I've been at fire stations. I've been everywhere. Me and a lot of the old alumni, we've been in there because we've been pushing this thing. We got to get the boys back to D.C. We got to go RFK 2.0. And guess what? We need y'all to get this done. We need y'all to get this done.
What sort of reaction you getting? I bet it's fun.
Oh, it's fun. Like, we've been stopping traffic. We've been walking into businesses. We've been doing a little bit.
Sir, this is an ER. I need you to leave.
We've been doing a little bit of everything because I think people don't understand how important it is to get this team back to D.C.
Yeah.
I think they're going to really get a feel of that when the draft comes here in 2 years and they see how much money is made in that weekend. Mm-hmm. It's just too many perks and too many things. When you got an ownership group that's giving you $2.7 billion to make this thing happen, do you know how many people benefit from that? Like, the whole city benefits from that. So at the end of the day, this is bigger than a team. This is about D.C.
And doesn't the city deserve it?
Yes, it deserves it.
You know what I mean?
Yes, it deserves it.
It's been way too long since this franchise was in the District of Columbia. And if you need proof of concept, look down at Nats Park. Remember what Navy Yard used to be? That used to be a barren wasteland.
Land of oil and dirt.
And now it's incredible. There's businesses. There's all
it's
sorts
the most
of bars, restaurants,
of the city right
apartments.
now.
And it's incredible.
The Wharf is
it's incredible.
It's a must-go-to spot. Then you got the Navy Yard. It transformed a whole side of the city. And that's what the stadium will do to that side of the city. And you want to talk about what they did for that new waterfront at the Wharf and the Navy Yard? There's going to be a whole new waterfront over there at RFK.
Oh, it's going to be awesome.
Yeah,
we got to make it happen.
Yeah, we got to.
Let's pay some bills. And then we're going to talk about ESPN's all-quarter century team.
Quarter century. So that's 25 years.
25 years?
All right.
Man. Mississippi State, once again.
Hater.
This summer, SeatGeek has your ticket to the best live concerts in the DMV area at Northwest Stadium. SeatGeek makes it easy to catch world-conquering tours and high-wattage performances from your favorite artists all summer long. SeatGeek has the best seat for your unforgettable summer. From rock royalty to rap superstars, R&B to country, find out all on SeatGeek, the official ticketing partner of Northwest Stadium. Summer concert season officially starts with SeatGeek, and since we were just talking about RFK, to keep up with all of the RFK Stadium news, it's easy to do. Go to commanders.com/news stadium. You can sign up and learn more about how to support RFK 2.0, as you call it. Well, you've seen a lot of these players play. The ESPN all-quarter century team. You played with these guys, some of these guys. So when you looked at this list, anything else stand out? I do want to say, I'm glad to see Priest Holmes get his.
I was about to say that. The first name that I looked on here and said, finally.
Yes.
I'll never forget this. My rookie year, Mark Schottenheimer, my head coach, rest in peace. We played against Kansas City. And, Marty coached them for a long time. Coach quiet before the game. He wanted us to go win it. Priest Holmes came out there and ran for 9 football fields on us. All right? I think
Priest could play.
I think he had like 270 yards on us. No lie. Like, Priest Holmes is one of the most underrated football players in NFL history.
Agreed.
All right? He doesn't get the love, and I don't know why he doesn't get the love. Maybe because running back is all about the new toy, the new thing. But how do you feel about, at the quarter century team, Priest Holmes, Christian McCaffrey, and Derrick Henry as the running back? Do you feel like somebody got snubbed?
Well,
because I think LaDainian Thomas,
God, how do you
my
not?
classmate LaDainian, should be in here.
I think you're right. How is he not even mentioned? It's a Hall of Famer.
I love Christian McCaffrey. You know my nickname for him?
What's that?
Derry Sanders. All right? Listen.
But he's always, when he's on, when he's healthy,
yes,
incredible. One of the best pass catching running backs of all time.
I would not take him over LaDainian. I'm just saying. I would not take him over LaDainian Thompson. That's who I have in there. What about you? Any running backs you'll change?
I know a lot of people would say Saquon, but he's just now getting going. Like, you can't base the last 25 years on what we've seen in the last year or so. But I love this list, but I'm like you. I can't believe that LT is not on there.
No, I can't believe that LT is not on there. And fullback, I like Kyle Juszczyk, but boy, did I play against some fullbacks in my time. My time, Lorenzo Neal, all these guys.
Very good one.
Centers, all right? Larry Centers, one of the best fullbacks that ever played the game.
I forgot about Larry Centers.
Larry Centers should be the fullback. All right? Don't you know Larry Centers got more catches than a lot of top 10 wide receivers? All right? I'm just saying. Then I look at the wide receiver list. I got to go Randy, Calvin Johnson, Julio Jones, Terrell. Now that I look at this list, I hate to toot my own horn, but toot. I was talking to Tanner, and I said, our generation, class 2001, played in the golden era of football. Meaning, I got to play against the all-time greats, Jerry Rice, late in their career, Tim Brown, all of these guys.
People forget about Tim Brown,
too.
No.
I got to play against all of these legends. Then I got to play against the legends of my time, the Tom Brady's, the Drew Breeses, the Peyton Mannings. I think my generation played against more Yellow Jackets than any time in football.
I believe that.
I played against the old Yellers and the new Yellers.
The Young Bucks.
Yes. I played against them all because just look on this list. I played against Tom. I played against Peyton. I played against Priest. I played against Kyle Juszczyk. No. He might have been young. Randy. I played against Calvin. I played against Julio. I played against Terrell. I played against Marvin Harrison. I played against Grunt. I played against Kelsey. I played against Tony Gonzalez.
All-time greats.
I played against them all. So what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, if you're looking at an era, that's probably the best era of football of all time. When you're talking about GOATs, the GOAT of coaching was in that era. The GOAT of quarterback was in that era. GOATs and running backs, the GOATs and wide receivers, like the GOATs and corners.
You're not wrong.
The pass rushing GOATs, Strahan, all these guys. All I'm saying is put our generation against any generation in football, and we can play against them all. But there's a couple of guys that when I look at this list, I don't know, man. Anybody you disagree with on this list?
Nah, I'm a little surprised that Strahan isn't on here.
I don't think you could put Myles Garrett over Strahan.
Not yet, but
I wouldn't put Jared Allen.
Yeah.
Nah, I like Jay Allen, and I think Jay Allen was their boy. He ain't make a Strahan.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, Allen was damn good. You got DeMarcus Ware, Jared Allen, Myles Garrett, Julius Peppers. I mean, Peppers was great too.
on there.
Yeah.
But I can't do that. And then D tackle, how can you put Calais Campbell before you put Warren Sapp?
Oh, that's a good point.
All right,
McDonald's the greatest of all time. He's the greatest.
When did Warren Sapp retire?
They won that Super Bowl in 2002.
Okay, so
he didn't retire to 2006, 7, 8.
Okay,
so
never
he's
mind.
part of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's part of this. Like, you can't put everybody on here. I totally understand that.
That's the thing. There's always going to be guys that are left out, but I feel like that's one you could have made.
When you see Ray Lewis' name there, it should be Sap. All right, and I'm taking Luke Kuechly off here, and I'm putting Derek Brooks. All right, I'm not.
Ooh, Derek Brooks.
Yeah, I'm not playing these games with y'all. All right, Levante David, you ain't supposed to be on here.
I will say this: Levante David is crazy underrated, but doesn't belong on this list.
He don't belong on this list. I'm sorry. This ain't the very good list. This is the great list.
Yeah.
All right, and at corner, I love Pat P. I got all the love for Pat P. I ain't never putting you before Charles Woodson.
Right.
I'm not doing it.
I mean, Champ Bailey, obviously.
Champ, my teammate. Revis. Rondé Barber don't get the love he deserves.
That's another dude that's underrated.
The best nickel to ever play the game. Richard Sherman, yes. Pat P, no. Charles Woodson in, Pat P out. All right. Ed Reed, Padamalu, Dawkins, Earl Thomas, I can dig.
Earl Thomas was a player.
Yeah, I can dig that.
And Dawkins would just knock your block off.
I have watched this dude change football games.
Ugh.
I'm surprised they ain't squeak a little Sean Taylor in there, though, but I can understand. But long snapper, Ethan Albright. All right?
Let me ask you this. I was reading through this list, and I get it. They measure everything by these advanced metrics, right? Where they go into the numbers, and they say, okay, well, if you look at this guy performed at this level. And that absolutely has value. But isn't there something to be said for the eye test or these intangibles when you watch a dude play that doesn't necessarily show up on the stat sheet?
Well, what you're asking is, how do you feel about the media darlings against the guys that's not media darlings?
Yeah, because some guys get the benefit of the doubt. Like Priest, I think, is a perfect example. Go back to him for a second.
Yeah.
And you can make an argument for or against. I know, went to Texas, whatever. But there was a span there.
He was the best running back in football.
He was the best running back in the NFL. But you never really see him in the spotlight.
But Willie Rofe and that offensive line, that's what they're going to try to get the love to. When you come to Priest Holmes. With Trent Green and the rest of those guys that was over there. Because Willie Rofe and that whole offensive line dominated so much, they pretty much were saying whoever ran the ball for them was going to be good. So that's why Priest don't get the love. Another guy that I love Joe Thomas. I think Joe Thomas is a great guy.
Mm-hmm.
I think his accolades are too over the top to me.
Yeah.
He played a lot of meaningless football in Cleveland for a decade. He didn't win like Trent Williams won.
What could he do, though? He made the Pro Bowl like every year for except his last year.
But that ain't good enough. You got to win, man.
But what can you do? I mean, if you're a left tackle, what can you do? He did everything. He was as good as he could be on one of the worst teams ever.
Do you think Joe Thomas in the last quarter century is the best left tackle to play football?
He's one of them, yeah.
Trent is better than Joe.
I'm not. Well, we got two left tackles. Trent's on here.
But he's behind him.
I believe Trent is better than Joe Thomas.
Thank you. I'm
just saying, does Joe Thomas deserve to be on this list? Yes. Yes.
But I can come up with some other guys, tackle-wise, that might be better than Joe Thomas. And damn sure play more meaningful football than Joe Thomas.
What about J.O.? John Ogden?
Maybe, you think?
That's what I'm throwing out there.
Trent can't even compare to J.O. That's what I'm telling you.
And also, J.O., quiet dude, right?
Don't sell himself.
That's what I'm saying. He just did his thing, went out, dominated for more than a decade, went about his way.
Jonathan Ogden. I see, when I look at this list, this all century list, I see markets. I don't see players.
Okay.
I see markets. I don't see players, because if you're going to do it player-wise, a lot of these guys would not be on here.
That's fair. Glad to see Bobby Wagner on here, though.
Well, Bobby was going to get on there.
No matter what. But
Urlacher, I played against one of the best. Like I say, it's the last two I got a problem with.
Mm-hmm.
The last two, Levante David, Luke Kuechly, they didn't play enough.
Yeah.
David did, but his work ain't there. It ain't always there. It's like guys I can name that been there, done that, that's better than him.
Yeah.
And I can go to Patrick Willis and Navarro Ballman. I can go, like I say, Derrick Brooks. I can go to so many linebackers. Les Briggs. I can bring all kind of dudes into the talk that Kinkley and David can't compare to. So I agree with some of these guys on the list. Now, what about the coaching list? What about head coach Bill Belichick? Ain't nobody better.
Yeah, fair.
I got that one. OC, is Kyle Shanahan the best offensive mind in the last quarter century?
I don't know.
I'm gonna give it to the young crawfish.
Okay.
I think he's always been a step ahead.
Yeah.
Besides the Falcons Super Bowl, he's always been a step ahead.
What about McVay? I mean, I know he's been head coach, but he's also, he made.
Hey, listen, McVay, you can go. It's so many offensive coordinators you can go.
That's true.
It's like so many. Now, Wade Phillips is the defensive coordinator.
Oh.
No.
You don't think so?
In the last quarter century.
I mean, his defense has always overperformed.
He ain't never won a Super Bowl with them on.
You only got Greg Williams?
You know I love Greg Williams.
That's why I'm asking.
I've been saying, like, it's so many defensive minds in this game.
Yeah.
Like, you got Greg Williams. You got, what's his name, that just won a Super Bowl in Philadelphia. Like, it's so many dudes, and you're going to pick Wade.
What about Spagnuolo?
Yeah, Spags. First of all, Spags.
That dude is no joke.
Spags is that boy.
Yeah.
All right, Spagnuolo. So I'll go Spags as the defensive coordinator. Special teams, I got nothing against Dave. Dave would do it. But I don't know about defense coordinator part of that.
I mean, the thing about these lists is that you can go on and on and on. Do you think there's one person, I know it's a tough question to ask off the top, but one person you'd be like, I cannot believe this person, this one guy is not on this list? Maybe you mentioned him already.
I'm finna say, I done mentioned so many dudes.
Yeah, it's true.
Like Warren Sapp, I can't believe. Derrick Brooks, I can't believe. Charles Woodson.
That's the one. You mentioned him in passing, and I'm like, wait a second. How is he not here?
Forget the all-decade team. Charles Woodson, one of the best corners they ever played.
Yes.
I like, what are you talking about?
That's the one.
Like Charles Woodson, man. Like, at one point, you got to stop all this Trevor Shamari. Like, sometimes just call it what it is. Like, I know you like some guys, but I don't know. I need to know, just like I need to know who's doing the Hall of Fame voting, I need to know who's doing the voting on these things.
That's true.
Because we're in list time right now.
Oh, like, it's definitely list time.
This is when all the lists come out right now. Everybody dropping a list, and they only doing sometimes to me for controversy.
Absolutely.
Like when I looked on this list and I seen Levante David, controversy. They want me to snap.
And it worked.
Yeah, it did. They want me to snap. So at the end of the day, it's list time. I'm not gonna let your list get me in a bunch, but come on. Sometimes you stop overthinking it.
Tonight is the night.
Yeah, it is.
Duffy's, Capitol Hill,
Duff.
8 o'clock. We're going to have the pod live.
Yep.
We got all sorts of swag. We're going to have some great Chesapeake Bay wings.
Yes, we are.
We're going to have some drinks.
On me.
On Fred. Reason enough to come on out. And the whole crew is going to be there. Coming out. We'll see you tonight. And we'll see you then. And we'll enjoy the times together.
Let's make it happen.
Let's do it. The views and opinions expressed by our podcast guests and or hosts are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of the Washington Commanders or any of their representatives.